Hi there, welcome to Sophomore PE. I'm the teacher for the course, Mr. Nelson. I'll start off by telling you a little bit about myself, and then I'm going to walk you through what a typical day is going to look like in class and at home. And then we will also talk a little bit about how you can get in contact with me. I'll show you what we're doing in Canvas, and so that we can have good communication and get through definitely this trying time together. So first of all, this is my 17th year at Central. I have mostly taught strength and conditioning for the last 7 years. With the weight room being closed this year, now I'm teaching a little bit of sophomore PE, and I'm also teaching all of our remote learners as well, which has been a little bit of a challenge teaching. They're all remote, and then the hybrid. It's just a little bit of a different dynamic this year, but certainly a challenge that I look forward to. So in sophomore PE, with COVID-19 going on, we are greatly limited in what we can do and what we can use, and the types of equipment that we can use, and how what the types of activities that we can do as well, which really takes a lot of what would be our normal curriculum out of the things that we would normally do in sophomore PE. And so really right now, our main focus for the kids is we're trying to get them outside as much as we can. With that being said, you might ask them to make sure they have something a little bit warmer on days when it's a little chilly. We're not going to go outside when it's freezing cold out. But like the other day, it was 54 degrees during the class period, a little bit of wind. And we went outside, and some people were fine, and some people had, short sleeves on and were a little bit cold. So if they can encourage them to check the weather forecast before they come to school each day, because in that type of weather, we definitely will be going outside. Obviously, if it's raining or cold or snowing or something like that, we will not be. But as long as it's reasonable, we will be going outside, pretty much just to the track for right now. We are going to start working some stationary, individual body weight exercises into class. For the first couple of weeks, we're just trying to get procedures, making sure that we have masks are being used correctly, making sure that we're doing proper distancing, and trying to make sure that everyone is safe first and foremost. But as we move on in the class, they're going to be doing a little bit more activity. Something that's different this year from normal years, there is no locker rooms, there is no PE uniforms to change into. So what that means is when they come to class, they should be wearing something they can do a moderate amount of activity in, as well as shoes that they can do a moderate amount of activity in. We're not going to be doing anything overly strenuous. We're not going to be playing 5-on-5 basketball. However, they should probably have something they could do, push-ups, some squats, some sit-ups, things like that. They should be wearing something they can do those things in. And as we get closer to that time, I'll make sure to let them know, hey, next week we're going to start doing a little bit more of those types of individual body weight activities. And please make sure that you are bringing everything that you need for that. I'm going to show you real quickly inside of Canvas. The people at home each day, there's a couple different things that they're going to do. One day per week, they're going to be walking. We have an app where they record their walk. They put it into a Google form. They take a screenshot of it so I know that they have done it. Another thing that they're going to do is there will be some exercise videos up there for them that they can do at home during that time period. I will stay on the call as much as I can if they have any questions. When we go outside, I do lose internet as soon as we get outside, but then when we come back in, I'm back on to check in with them to make sure that they're able to get their activity logged and get anything in that they need to. In here, you'll see our week at a glance is the first top up there. You can go in there, they can go in there to see what's coming up for the week. A typical week is going to include obviously the 2 days they're at school. Wednesday is going to be a social emotional learning day where we have different activities, different lessons each week that we're going over with them. And then the days when they're at home, one of the days they're going to do a walking workout, and the other day they're going to do a workout video. We have not yet started the workout videos. That'll be coming up here shortly. If you want to check out the course syllabus, you can do that there. We do ask them to use the Pacer app for walking so they can there's the instructions for it if they're having any trouble, and then that's where they're going to log their walking. Down below then, on some days when the weather is bad and we can't go outside, I will have a written assignment for them. So far we've done 2 of them. One of them is how exercise affects the brain. And the other one was a choice of reading an article from my collection of speed, strength, and nutrition stuff you should read, and then responding to a few questions about that. So that's kind of how the course is set up and what each week is going to look like. So expect them to be doing some physical activity during that time period. They should be getting up, moving, and they're spending a lot of time behind a computer right now. So could be a really valuable thing for them on days when they are home in order to get up, get moving around, and be active. If you do have any questions about the course or anything comes up, feel free to contact me. My email is kyle.nelson@central301.net. Thanks for attending our virtual parent night. Have a great night.